All right, guys, how's it going? I've had to put the glasses on, all right? So I know I look like one of the two Ronnies, the third Ronnie, Norris from Coronation Street. I get it. But my eyes are sore. All these do reflect the light, the screens and everything. Yeah, I had a late night, obviously, on here last night. I just feel tired. My eyes are red and I just got these from Amazon. They're only cheap little things, you know what I mean? But they do reflect the light, so I might have to wear them today. Right, so let's try and get into everything that's going on regarding the next Liverpool manager, the latest news and everything. I'm not on form right now. I've got to be honest with you. This morning, if you watch my morning briefing, you'll understand why. But I'm trying to get find it, if you know what I mean. Right, let's crack on. So last night, well, first of all, yesterday, Guillem Balague made some claims about Alonso, which I suppose I should get those on the screen. I'm not logged into the members website as usual. Don't know my own password as usual. Let's do it. I'm nearly there. Right, so we're in members website, executive lounge. Balague on Alonso. So I'm not going to read out everything he said, but the key bits that he said really was, and this was yesterday afternoon at some point, I think, Xabi Alonso is determined to choose his future in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Nothing is decided yet. Nothing at all. And then there was, a lot more to that, but I just want you to focus on what he said, yesterday. He will decide his future in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Nothing is decided yet, nothing at all. He said that yesterday. And that, in my opinion, has come direct from Alonso, right? They're like that. First interviews, blah, blah, blah. It would be probably between those two, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? Some people don't think, don't trust journalists and whatnot, and I understand that. I actually think Balague is a good guy. I like him. He does say one thing in Spain and one thing in the UK. I have the pleasure of seeing both, if you like, because obviously I'm in Spain. But I think he's a good guy, and I explained in my videos yesterday why I would, pay attention to what Guillem Balague says and why I think it has come direct from Alonso. So he made those claims yesterday, and then obviously we had the news later in the day. From Born Again Joyce, again, fully explained why he's called Born Again Joyce in the previous videos yesterday. And, the Liverpool Football Club are not going to pursue Alonso. There's so many different things. We've got to be careful or we'll go off into different areas. So then, you automatically think, well, hang on a minute. Balague today, which he'll have just been told that, right? It'll have been fresh information, it won't be sat on it. Balague only today said he's going to make the decision in the next 3 or 4 weeks. And here we are being told that Alonso's basically made a decision to stay at Bayer Leverkusen. And we're hearing that in the same day. So what I said in a later video last night, just before we wrapped up, was keep an eye out for Balague now, right? Yesterday I said, or the day, whenever it was, I said keep an eye out for Born Again Joyce. He surfaced out of the blue. I tell you who to keep an eye on. And so my parting words last night was see what Balague has to say. And he has surfaced since these developments. And he says as follows: as always with Xabi Alonso, he applies his own timing to his decisions. Up until yesterday, what you read below, which was the comments that he'd said that we had touched on yesterday about the 3 to 4 weeks, what you read below was being discussed. The key element, quote, he will take the next step when he feels is the right moment. Keep an eye on his press conference today in regards to what he feels right now. Okay? Balague knows what Alonso's feeling, and that's why he's emphasizing things like he feels, his decision, blah, 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 right? You could argue, some people might say, well, Balague said yesterday he'll make the decision in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Well, if Alonso really has done that, it did come after the claim, and that is within 3 to 4 weeks. But I don't know. Some of it sounds a lot suspicious, and in some ways, and I'd like to talk to you about that in other videos, maybe today. Some things just don't seem right to me. But the reason for this video is to say, I said last night, keep an eye on Balague. He has now commented further, and he's urging you to watch what Alonso has to say today. All right, and therefore implying that at today's press conference in Germany, scheduled press conference, I assume, to do with their games and whatnot. It's obvious that Alonso is quizzed at all these different press conferences, but I think Balague is alluding to the fact that maybe today Alonso will say something. So later today, I imagine that we're going to hear something from Alonso. So you pay attention for that, right? So I think I don't know if I've done a very good video, to be honest with you. I don't feel in a good mood this morning. I was pissed off this morning with a comment that was left overnight, and it's rattled the fuck out of me. So yeah, I'm just trying to, get back on form really. So the reason for the video was to say Balague has now followed up. This is what he's saying. He's not backtracking. I trust him. I think Alonso is the one that's feeding Balague. And Balague is basically saying today, as I said yesterday, he will make a decision when it's right for him. Look out for today's press conference is what Balague is saying. So that implies that Alonso, instead of dismissing questions about his future, today might choose to address them. Does that make sense? I hope it does. And I'm sorry if the video is not great, but I think I've got across what I wanted to say. If you appreciate the video, please thumbs up the video and leave me a comment. And if you want to get me a coffee, hit the super thanks button. But I'd appreciate a nice comment or two. All right, cheers, guys.